There's a couple of things that I think are important coming out of this meeting. The importance of unity, of working together. The opportunity that we've had to be here is just extraordinary. I think also one of the things that you notice in this kind of context is that, and this I think comes as a surprise to a lot of people around the world, is that Indigenous people are very modern, but are still holding on to their core values and cosmology. Now, for so many centuries, Indigenous people are, by definition, primitive. But what we're seeing here is fully engaged, fully modern, fully up to date with all of the issues that are before the area, but maintaining those core values. This is an amazing thing, and it's this kind of context that allows that extraordinary fact and development to shine. So I think that's really one of the best things. But on a more personal level, although I think it's a communal level as well, the chance to be with people from all over the world, to meet people that you didn't even know existed, but to feel immediately a sense of kinship is an amazing thing. So it's been wonderful to be here. Indigenous people are united by a number of things. I think that the most critical thing that unites us is the concept of land. And by that we mean not territory, but the concept of land is closer to what might be ecosphere. And the major difference, I think, between a citizen of a nation state, for instance, and an Indigenous person is that living relationship with the land. Indigenous people seem to be miraculously united to one another in this sense of connection to the land, unwillingness to sever that connection, and a focused concern to raise this issue to the rest of the world, and maybe not so much to raise it, but there's a growing awareness that the insight that leads to Indigenous life in the way that it is a critical element of what it means to be a human being. And so Indigenous people are articulating something that has immediate, direct, and urgent relevance, even to those places where there's no visible connection to them. A lot of our folks are facing problems with extractive industries, with some of the pressures of modern development. And it is very clear that if we are going to deal with these things in a successful way, there has to be a worldwide movement of Indigenous people, and I think the World Council of Churches is one of the best forums. It has been one of the best forums because I've had the privilege to meet with some of the people who worked on the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, and they credit the World Council of Churches with providing a venue, a forum that was critical to the success of that venture. So a lot of our leaders are saying, even our leaders who aren't Christian are saying the World Council of Churches is a significant forum, a significant organization in terms of pursuing these goals that are so critical to the life of Indigenous people, the survival of Indigenous people, but also to look at these issues that are facing the whole of our universe.